Hello everybody. I'm not sure to some whether I look a bit morbid by showing you these videos, but I am just so shocked at the way that we were really treated. It was bad enough all the other stuff, but I hadn't really thought that when they said things were closed, or you were being told things were closed, that they were leaving so much behind. So much of people's information, slides, just, it's incredible, come on. So I'm just adding these two. They're not my videos, they're just little sections of them. I'm disgusted that we are living in this. I mean, these people find it exciting to go around these places, and maybe not to find bodies and things like that, but they're trying to show you what's been left. But it just shows me it must be in total decline for it to look like this, that people can see all this and show this to us. This one is just awful. Awful. Just, I don't have any words. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. So this one is a what do you call it? It's an abandoned funeral home, but it's the person who took the money for the bodies to be buried. That's where the problem is with this one. Anyway, watch the videos, tell me what you think. I just think it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And if this is how they treat people who have died, you can see why they don't care about anybody who's alive. Anyway, watch the videos and tell me what you think.
In this episode, we're exploring the pathology building of a large abandoned hospital. Although most of the facility dates back to the 30s and 40s, this building was added in 1950. The hospital was in operation until 2001 and then served as a homeless shelter for several years before finally being condemned. Now join us as we venture inside to explore what's left. Our visit to this hospital was a return trip, as there were several buildings we didn't get into on our first visit.
The Department of Pathology.
Yo, the lab is open. It was closed last time. Let's see if there's anything in here.
Let's peek in there.
We're joined today by our friends Chris and Devin, who will include their links in the video description.
Oh shit, there's a light on.
Well, that's expected in this place.
Yo, read that sign.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Check this out right here. Permanent records do not destroy. Wow.
That's cool. That's a microscope.
What are these books here? Ontology reports. I want to open some of these, see if there's anything interesting in them. They're printed with the hospital name, too, on every spine. These surgical examination reports are from 1956. Received one left kidney, which is markedly distorted, having a somewhat lobulated appearance externally.
Body fluids from 1994. I'm kind of glad that one's empty. Oh shit. Look.
What is it?
Slides.
For the microscope?
The microscope's right here.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know where you put it in this thing.
You probably need to turn it on to
There's
have
probably
the
missing
light.
a piece here. Yeah, you do need the light. I'm just
There's
playing
power
with it.
in here.
Not full power. I messed with the lights.
It's just emergency power.
Infant autopsies. Here, check out these infant autopsy reports. Wow. They're all merging together. (1991) died the same day they were admitted. Stillborn.
Well, even if we don't get into the main hospital, I'm glad we came back here just for this even.
Yeah. And to think that there's like a dozen drawers filled with
Yeah,
these.
you could go through all these for hours.
And they're all infant autopsies. There's a bunch of these cards from surgical reports. 1979. A mass in the right elbow. Tumor excised from right arm with elbow. They removed a granular cell tumor from their arm. And there's so many of these. Biopsy. These are all pretty much biopsies, but yeah. They're all different patients. Right fallopian tube.
Chronic brain syndrome.
What year is that
I
from?
hope I have chronic brain syndrome. I would like to have a brain chronically.
They were 78 years old. Another file room. These all look empty.
Did you try both switches?
Yeah. One of them might have been left on too long or something.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. This has more power than the other building. That's why I try every light switch. You never know.
Permanent records. Oh, this is cool. This is like a sliding ladder. They would probably keep all kinds of slides and blood samples in here. What a creepy vibe this building has, though. For real. It's locked. Holy shit. It's all natty ice.
It is.
And Keystone Light.
Fucking gross.
Keystone Ice. Looks like some sort of centrifuge, maybe. Rotate, agitate. Oh, a cleaning thing. Okay.
Tonight, medical examiners are working to identify two corpses they found rotting inside this old funeral home. Investigators say the former director of McClendon Funeral Home was paid to cremate the bodies, but didn't.
That's just a womb open all up again.
Investigators placed this sign on the front door condemning it. This isn't the first time. In 2012, we reported McClendon lost her license after 3 bodies were discovered inside the home.
It's a big shock because we thought all the bodies were out. We didn't know.
This woman didn't want to show her face, but lives next door. Her friend said her family used McLendon Funeral Home when 2 of her family members died. The woman said she can't imagine the pain 2 families will now have to go through.
What is good, guys? We are back inside of another abandoned funeral home. This one is like one of the other ones that we have been inside of together. Remember Memorial Mound? That place, they left dead bodies behind. This one, they left 3 bodies inside of here. The woman who ran this facility was paid to bury and or cremate them, and she never did it. She just left them inside of here. She closed down the place. She went through legal troubles, all kinds of stuff. She spent, I believe it was 6 to 18 months in prison for what she did. You're supposed to bury the bodies, especially when you take the money from the families. I can only imagine if I was one of those families and one of my loved ones was inside of here and I didn't know what was happening to them, what had happened to them. All I knew is that they weren't in an urn on my shelf or they weren't in the ground where I saw them get buried. It's a pretty crazy spot. We're gonna look into this place, we're gonna dig through it, get into the history of it a little bit, see where these bodies were left inside of here, and check this place out. Let's do it. You can see a giant hole here in the floor that goes all the way down to the basement. We'll probably go take a look down there. There was probably more than likely some activity that was happening in this funeral home down there. But you can see a giant hole here. You can see this couch just sinking into the floor there with this giant hole right here. And all the water coming in from the roof right there. They're just making this entire place collapse. We're gonna have to be careful walking around the rest of this area because it's definitely gonna be sketchy. I want to get over there, but I definitely want to be careful about it.